guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a requested video. I really wasn't going to do one of these, but I had somebody ask for a video on my recommendations for the VIB Spring Sale that Sephora will be having. And so I did this for the fall sale, and of course new products have been released since then, and you know, we always rotate out our favorites and our loved products. So I have quite a few things in this box to show you what I would really recommend. I'm not sure yet what all I am going to pick up, but for now I can show you things that I love and that you may want to consider picking up. So let's just go ahead and jump right into this so that it's not an insanely long video. We're going to have a mix. Okay, let me backtrack. The VIB sale event. It will start with Rouge as it usually does. Rouge will be April 18th through the 24th. So then usually what they do is after that time, then they stagger it onto VIB and then, VIB, I'm like, wow, I don't remember the tiers anymore. VIB, and then lastly, Beauty Insiders. Now, I don't know that that's what they're going to be doing this year. I don't know if they're going to stagger it out that way, or if they are just going to open it up for the first couple of days to VIB Rouge, yet give VIB Rouge the access to the entire time, then let VIB in, and then let Beauty Insider in. I have not heard those details. But I do know that the sale is from the 18th through the 24th. Everybody's been asking because we all know that it starts in April. Usually early April. So I'm not unhappy that they're waiting till the end of the month. It delays the inevitable. So let's just go ahead and start with something that's not super exciting. Now this is something that I've always seen people pick up and I'm like, gosh, that's so boring. I wouldn't spend my money on that. Well, one time I decided to try it out. And I see why everybody picks these up during the sale. So it's the Shiseido Facial Cotton. So basically they're cotton pads, which you're thinking, okay, $5 for this or $9 for the big pack. It's like, but I can get it for a couple dollars at the grocery store. True. The only thing is these are the softest cotton pads you have ever tried in your life. Sometimes I feel like the cotton rounds that I get at my grocery store have little like hard pieces of cotton or something, so as you're like going through with your toner or whatever, it's like, you know, you're like scratching your face. Not always. Every once in a while you get one that has that hard cotton. These are so soft and they're really thick. It's hard to look how thick they are. So that's one. Anyways, they are very, I guess, luxurious. It's, you know, not, I guess, if I were to tell my husband that I buy these, he already calls me bougie, but this is the reason, this is one of the reasons why he calls me that. So, yeah. All right, moving on. So we have got, let's just jump right into skincare. One of my favorite toners of all time is the Peter Thomas Roth Unwrinkle Turbo Line Smoothing Toning Lotion. Oh my gosh, this thing it just makes my skin feel and look so good. So this is what it looks like. I don't use it on a daily basis. I usually use it every 2 to 3 days. I don't feel like I need to use toner every day. It dries out my skin. Any toner does that. I use this every 2 or 3 days. I love it. It is so amazing. It comes in like a little bottle that has it already has like a little spout or a little hole that you can squeeze the stuff onto so that you don't over pour. So love that thing. The next item, keeping with skincare, is the Benefit It's Potent Eye Cream. And it comes in the little jar like this. Eye creams usually come in tiny little jars like this, so it's ½ an ounce. My under eye area loves this cream so much. It like drinks in the moisture, so nothing super spectacular, just cream. But oh my gosh, whatever is in this brightening eye cream to fade dark circles. So I guess I didn't realize that was the intent. I've just been using it as an eye cream. I didn't realize it was supposed to fade dark circles. But now that I think of it, I've been wondering the other day like why my eye circles were diminishing a little bit. Nothing out of this world, like, oh my gosh, they're gone, just diminishing a little bit. But I guess that's one of the perks. Well, I'm so excited because not two birds with one stone. I love it. This eye cream is so amazing. It's more expensive than your typical eye cream though. I think it's $36. I ended up getting this one at Ulta when they had a special. It wasn't the 21 Days of Beauty, but they were having something along those lines. It was half price. So I picked it up then, and of course now I'm sold and I love it. This is something I have talked about. It's the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. I have been sold on this for probably 2 years now. I have gone through 3 of the large tubs, and then when Sephora had these as 100-point perks, I picked up 8 of them. Like, I picked up the equivalent of a big tub just because this I will be using forever, for life. This melts your makeup off, especially the most stubborn eye makeup. This stuff is incredible. I will say, I was sent this. This is kind of like a perk I got. It's with one of my Sephora orders not too long ago. It's by Pharmacy, and it's called Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm with Echinacea Green Envy. And this is just the small version, but oh my gosh. I mean, I don't know. I think this might even be more powerful than the Take the Day Off. I'm not sure, but it smells so good. You know what it smells like? Lime sherbet. Makes me want some lime sherbet. But anyways, it's green instead of the clear with the Clinique. To be honest, I haven't priced this one. The Clinique is $29, which is a perfect price point. I'm going to guess that this one's probably in the 30s. I should have done my homework and checked that before I started filming. But anyways, I'm in love with this, and I think I want to pick one of these up during the sale myself. So really, really awesome for taking off stubborn makeup, especially stubborn eye makeup. The next item is going to be a mask, and it is by the Sephora brand. It's the Mud Mask. This stuff has been out for a while. I think it's like $19. This is so incredible. Now, it's really hard to compare anything to Glam Glow because Glam Glow is so amazing. I feel like really nothing can fill those shoes. But if you're not in the market for paying $69 for a facial mask, this one really is comparable. I feel like it just really does the trick. It helps with impurities if I've got impurities at the time. And it has a distinct smell. It grew on me because at first I was like, ugh. But now I'm like, wow, it smells good. I don't even know what to tell you it smells like. It smells like, yeah, no, like, it smells like minerals or something, I guess. I don't know. But this is what it looks like on the inside. It almost looks kind of like a charcoal type. Well, it's a mud mask, so it's obviously going to look like mud. Like I said, $19. If you hate it, just send it back. But for $19 plus the 15% off, that's a really good deal for getting a Sephora mask that really works and does the trick. So this stuff my skin loves. Wouldn't recommend it to you if my skin if it wasn't really doing much for my skin. The other item I did mention in my fall recommendation, but I'm going to mention it again because I'm about to break out a new bottle, tube, whatever, because I finished my last one. This is the Clarins Instant Light Lip Comfort Oil. The last one I had was like in raspberry. I just got the plain honey one this time, and in fact I did pick this one up during the fall sale. I picked it up in anticipation of running out of my last one, which I'm glad I did because now I've got this one. Haven't decided if I'm going to pick one up during this sale or not, just because I'm about to break this one open. It's brand new. This stuff, if you have like chapped lips, if you've got tight, you know how when you brush your teeth and your lips end up really, really tight and they're like, you need some sort of moisture. This stuff is so amazing. Oh my gosh. Next item is the Glam Glow Glow Starter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer. Holy cow, this stuff is incredible. If you love a dewy look, don't use this if you like a matte look because you will hate this. If you love a dewy look, you need this in your life. Pronto. This is in the shade Nude Glow. This is when they only had, I got this when they only had this one shade. They since have Sun Glow and something like Pearl Glow. I put this on, I use this, so when I use this, I use this as my primer. I don't use this as a moisturizer, I use it as a moisturizer and a primer. And oh my gosh, it leaves your skin so glowy. I don't even know if you're going to be able to tell on camera, but well yeah, I think you can. I put it right there in the center of my hand. And oh my gosh, this thing is incredible and it smells like creamsicles, so you can't go wrong. If you hate scented products, probably wouldn't be for you either. As long as they smell good, I don't mind scented products. I do suffer from headaches and migraines from time to time, but scented products usually don't kick those or don't start off a headache for me, so thankfully. Okay, so let's move on to another cream product. Y'all know, if you've seen this review, you know that this was going to be in this video. These are the Dewdrops by Marc Jacobs. Oh my gosh. I mean, if you're looking for a BAM in-your-face highlight, one, or two, if you're looking for a BAM base for your powder highlight, you need this in your life. It smells amazing. It does have like a coconut scent, but it has another scent that kind of overpowers the coconut, which I can't figure out what that is yet. But this thing is so incredible. I did not expect to love this much. You've probably already seen, if you haven't seen my video, you've seen others with swatches for this, but it is a gold. That's what that looks like right there. It's incredible. It has a sheen like no other liquid product I've ever used before. So this is amazing. What you can also do if you're into this kind of thing is mix it into your foundation to give your foundation that over the top glowy look. I'm all about that, so you know, I don't mind doing that. I do that a lot, but a lot of people are not into that kind of thing. But those drops are on another level. You may want to pick them up while you still can. I can't remember if they're going to be limited edition or not, but anyways. So, yeah, so moving on. The rest is going to be mainly makeup stuff, actually. Let's go with the powder. Becca has come out with a soft light blurring powder. I'm not really one for, I don't buy a whole lot of powders. They tend to make my skin look dried out. I've got the Laura Mercier translucent powder, which if I use too much makes my skin look dried out. And I have the Laura Mercier secret brightening powder. And so I wasn't a real big fan of the Kat Von D powders that recently released. This I love because it just, like, it does blur. Well, for one, look at the packaging. It's like so luxurious, yet it's the standard Becca pricing. But this stuff is so good. It's got kind of like a tan, I don't know if you're going to be able to see. Do you see the powder on there? So it's got like a tan type look to it. But it blends out really nicely. Let me see if I can get it to show up. Probably not. But it just really blurs nicely, and it has a little bit of a sheen to it, which once you blend it out, now that is not the Marc Jacobs Dewdrops because I've wiped that off. That is the powder right there. It's got a sheen to it that, don't be freaked out, it will blend out once you use a brush. I didn't really, you know, I just basically patted it on my skin so that you could see what it looks like. But it just completely blurs, as I have something in my eye, it completely blurs your imperfections. I don't know. I just think this is incredible. This powder is worth looking into if you have not already. So let's move on to blush. This is something I picked up, I think in the last sale. It might have been during the fall sale. Or maybe it was before that. Oh gosh, I think I've had this for a while now. I don't remember. Anyways, it is the Marc Jacobs Air Blush. This particular one is in Flesh and Fantasy. I want to pick up more. This thing is so incredible. Now, I don't know if this next sale is going to be the time that I pick up more. I might wait till the fall sale because this go around I really want to focus more on items like skincare. But this is so amazing. So this is what this looks like. It is the nude version of this blush, but they've got, of course, the pinks, the peachy, the more reddish. This stuff is so incredible. It's got the pigment, but it's got like a sheen. It's got like a glow. Oh my goodness. I love it. And I don't even know that I'll be able to get this to show up for you or not, but see how it's got like a nude. It's just super, super natural. Right there. But it glides on so nicely. I mean, it's on par for what you would expect from a Marc Jacobs product, which you expect a lot because of the price. This thing is so worth it if you're in the market for a blush. If you're in the market for highlighter, you know highlighters are my thing. The Dior, the Nude Air, I think they're called the Nude Air Luminizers. They come in this kind of package. They've got 4 different shades. They've got like the champagne, they have got the pink, there is a deep toned, I don't think it's like a rose gold, it might be, I don't remember what the third one is. Anyways, these are that gelée formula that are super, super soft, super glowy. The sheen is very intense, but I'm of the opinion that you can make anything. If you want something more natural, you can make anything less. Like if you go in with a light hand, very little product. And of course, you know, these are the kind of products that I love because I can make it stand out like I'd be wearing highlight for days. So let me show you what it looks like as normal. Gelée formulas are very, very soft to the touch. that is what this one looks like. I have the very first shade. So I have shade number 1, but there you go. That's what it looks like right there. And they're pricey. I want to say they're like $55. One will last you quite a long time, but if you're not looking to pay that much for a highlight, I have a couple of other options for you. One, well, actually I've done a video review on both of these, but one is more recent than the other, and it is the NARS Banque de Sable highlighting. Oh, I almost dropped it. Okay, so I always wonder when I see videos and I see girls do that, sometimes it makes me laugh. So if you're laughing at me right now, I totally understand because I'm in that same boat from time to time. It's this one right here. It's the one that I told y'all I did not think I would love this much. Same thing. You can go light-handed, you can go natural, but this thing will give you the type of bomb highlight that you're wanting if that's what you like to go for. It's got 3 shades. It's got like a pearly shade, a champagne shade, and something more of like a, almost kind of like a rose gold type shade. And so normally these types of deeper shades I have to use like kind of as a bronzer or something to warm up my skin. I can get away with using all 3 of these as my highlight. Get you a little bit closer. I can use all 3 of these as my highlight with no problem whatsoever. I am a light neutral skin tone, so if you are in that same shade range, then just know that these would work very, very nicely for you. They are so buttery soft. I can't get over it. That's what they look like right there. And that's what they look like right there. I'm so excited to finally have like a really sunny day for good lighting. It's been a long time, I feel like. But I do know it's supposed to rain all this week, from what I understand. Oh, anyways, go off on another subject. Okay, another highlighting palette for you that I think is an amazing deal. By the way, that NARS one I think is $49. This one by Tarte, the Rainforest of the Sea Volume 2. I forget how much this one is. Is it $39 or is it $44? I think it's $44, but it is so worth it because the formula is amazing. The glow is incredible. And if I can get it open, I will show you. Why can't I open this? Oh, jeez. It comes with 4 different shades, which is awesome. So you get Daylight, Skylight, Spotlight, and Candlelight. So that's what those look like right there. Now, Candlelight is a little darker for me, but it is so pretty. So let me show these to you. They are also very, very soft. They're a different kind of soft than the NARS. The NARS feel like silk. They feel, I don't even know. The soft to the touch is just on another level. But these are also very, very soft, kind of in a different way. Okay, so I kind of did a bad job of grabbing pigmentation from there. But Daylight, Skylight, Spotlight, and Candlelight. And let's show you these. So that's what those look like right there. I do feel like they are consistent with the formula from Volume 1. So if you own Volume 1 but have not yet picked up Volume 2, I think this is a good opportunity for you to try it out. I do think that the formula is consistent. And I like that they have 4 in there. If you remember, Volume 1 had 2. And then it had like that banana powder in the middle. But I guess to me, if it's a highlighting palette, I prefer all highlighting powders in there. And so you do get 4, which is nice. So, last few items. Drop that on the floor. Okay, the Viseart brand I have recently fallen in love with. Not so much the price, but the product. I don't have one of the larger eyeshadow palettes. I do want to get one. I just, again, don't know if I'm going to get one this sale. I might wait till the fall sale. But this is the Petite Pro palette. So this was $30. It was the perfect way for me to try out the formula without spending a lot. And I didn't expect to fall in love with this as much as I did. It comes in like a small, it's literally the size of a pack of gum. Just keep that in mind. If you're looking for a full review on this, I do have one. Just check out my channel, and it's probably been a good 2 or 3 months, I think. But there is a review on this as I flop it over. Okay, this is what they look like. So they're pretty small. They're probably a little bit bigger than the size of a dime. However, with the pigmentation that this offers, you won't need a lot and this will last you a long time. These things are crazy. I mean, once I used this, I was like, I don't really even want to use anything else because what can top this? Nothing. Let me show you the mattes. Look how incredibly pigmented these mattes are. It's awesome. I mean, I love them. Sorry, I did that swatch a little streaky. That wasn't the formula, that was operator error. Those are the mattes, and then let me show you real quick. I will give you swatches of the satins because the satins just blow my mind. But it's just, this formula is on another level. And when I posted this video, a ton of people were saying how much they love the formula as well. So I'm like, makes you want to buy more, but makes you not want to spend the money. Okay, here are the 4 satiny shades. Look how metallic, glowy, I mean, ugh. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, what's wrong with me right now that I can't do good swatches? It's hot in here, that's why. Okay, there we go. So those are the satin shades. Oh my gosh, they're so incredible. They blend like a dream. I hardly, you know, sometimes when you start putting your eyeshadow on, you have to pack on some, and then you pack on some more, and then sometimes you go in for a 3rd round. Okay, not with these. These are so crazy. I mean, 1 round and I was done. So it just, when makeup application is that easy, I mean, when you can just put it on and go, it makes life so much easier instead of having to just the shadow being difficult and you having to blend and why is this looking patchy, and anyways, absolutely amazing, worth the $30. If you can get the discount on it, even better. Let's see, just a couple other things. Okay, I did pick up the Too Faced Natural Love palette, which I'm about to film a review on, which this might end up giving some of that away, but the Natural Love palette by Too Faced, I don't feel like it's a must for a lot of y'all. If you have a lot of Too Faced in your collection, you probably don't need this. If you have a lot of neutrals in your collection, you probably don't need this. If you're starting out with makeup, or if you don't have like a very large neutral collection, whatever the case may be, this would be a good deal to pick up. It's $59 with the discount would be even better, and you get, I want to say it's 36 eyeshadow shades, which is it 30 or 36? I can't even remember, but this is what it looks like. You get quite a bit of variety, so I do think it is, I would recommend it if you don't have a whole lot of this in your collection. Now, this is something that if you have a lot of neutrals in your collection, you probably have a lot of similar shades, and then it's not really, I mean, then don't feel the need to pick it up. However, again, if you're starting out with makeup, if you don't have a lot of neutrals, if you have, maybe you have neutrals that are old and you need to buy a new palette to, you know, you need a fresh go around, then I would suggest picking this up. Again, you can always return it if you're not crazy about it. I feel like Too Faced has been extremely hit or miss lately, and so I kind of took the plunge on getting this just as kind of, I was chancing it. I knew I was chancing it, but yeah, that would be my recommendation for that. The last 2 items are the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow. You know I am in love with these eyeshadows, but so I did a review on these because Stila came out with Summer 2017 colors, so if you did not know that Sephora now has them, because I picked them up about a month ago on the Stila website, and that was because I love anything mermaid or unicorn color, and these were right up that alley. And so I picked them up because I didn't want them to run out, and I wanted to be able to do a review on them. So if you're wondering how they perform, if you want to see real in-depth swatches, go grab that video and take a watch, have a watch, whatever. But these are the Summer 2017 collection. Like I said, they're now available at Sephora, so you will be able to pick them up during the spring sale. These particular ones, now they released 3. Into the Blue is in my drawer, but this is Sea Siren and Sunset Cove, which really are the 2 lighters. The Into the Blue is blue. But let me give you real quick swatches. So I mentioned in my review video, these are a little different from the original formula. They are more of a, so the glitter is more like micro glitter that's kind of just built into the formula. It's not that chunky glitter that the others had, so the sparkle factor is a little bit different. They're still amazing. I love the shades. If you layer these on top of eyeshadow, powder eyeshadow, it looks so amazing. On their own, they also look good. Now I don't just put it on my lid, I put like a white base or something, but for the most part I've been using them on top of eyeshadow and they look incredible. Just keep in mind, so these are more iridescent. These were marketed as more duochrome shades, so they're not, again, not going to be like the original formula, but that's what those two look like. Let's see, the first one was Sea Siren. Okay, so Sea Siren and Sunset Cove. Sunset Cove is my favorite out of the three that were released. It's the most iridescent. It's the most high shine. I absolutely love that one. But these colors are really, really perfect in keeping with the holographic duochrome iridescent trend, as well as perfect for summer because we are about to go into that season, which is crazy hard to believe. So that is it for my VIB recommendations. I know this was probably a little long, but hopefully you found it helpful. Just because sometimes when you're trying to, you know, last minute you're trying to add stuff to your cart for the sale, it's kind of like, what do I pick up? So hopefully some of this works out for you. Just keep in mind, things that work for me may not always work for you, but they are definitely things that have worked for me that, that I would recommend to somebody. Okay guys, so for the verse of the day, I am going to give you something that you have probably heard over and over, and that's John 3:16, and I wanted to share this one with you just because we are very, very soon, or very rapidly approaching Easter, and that is a very, very special time for my family and I, just because, you know, it's special knowing that Christ came to pay such a sacrifice for us, because he loved us. It's so incredible, and Easter is such a special day. I don't consider it an Easter Bunny day. It's Resurrection Sunday to my family and I, and it's like I said, a very, very special day. But John 3:16, as you probably have already heard, for God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. It's a beautiful, beautiful verse because it encompasses the love story that is the ultimate love story. So I hope that if you have not found him yet as your Lord and Savior, that you find him. It's my prayer that you find him because he is amazing. So I hope you'll give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Which I hope you did. I hope you'll consider subscribing. I can't wait to hear about what you want to pick up during the sale. Comment below because I'm curious. I find out sometimes about things through you guys, so if you'll let me know what you're going to pick up, that might kind of clue me into maybe something I need to look at too. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you can find me at Michelle's Glamour, and I will see you very soon with a dazzled or disappointed video. Alright guys, take care. Bye.